In this problem, we're told that Jack loves chips and salsa. It is always an item on his weekly shopping list. 2 weeks ago for Thanksgiving, Jack went to the store and purchased 2 bags of chips and 3 jars of salsa for $10.45. This week, he purchased 1 bag of chips and 1 jar of salsa for $4.10. Assuming the price of chips and salsa remains the same, determine how much Jack will have to pay for 1 bag of chips. So in this problem, we do not know the price of a bag of chips or a jar of salsa. So those are going to be my 2 variables I'm going to use. But I'm not going to use X and Y because halfway through I might forget which is which. So I'm going to let C equal the cost of 1 bag of chips, and S equals the cost of 1 jar of salsa. So now what we have to do is look at how much he bought. So to start with, 2 weeks ago, he went to the store and purchased 2 bags of chips. So if 1 bag costs C, then 2 bags are going to cost 2C. Plus he also bought 3 jars of salsa. So if 1 jar cost S, 3 are going to cost 3S. And we know that equals $10.45. So for his second purchase, he purchased 1 bag of chips, so I'm going to have 1C, plus 1 jar of salsa, 1S, and that is going to add up to $4.10. So now I have a system of 2 linear equations in 2 variables. There are quite a few different ways to solve a simple system like this. I'm going to use the addition or elimination method. And since I need to find the price of just 1 bag of chips, I'm going to eliminate my S's between these 2 equations. So I need this number to be the opposite of this, so I'm going to multiply my second equation by -3. So -3 times C is -3C. -3 times S is -3S. -3 times $4.10 is -$12.30. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my other equation directly below it. It's much easier to add things that are directly below each other. You make a lot less mistakes that way. And now I'm just going to add these 2 equations. Do my S's reduce out? Yes. So I get -3C plus 2S is -1C, or just -C, equals -12.30 plus 10.45 is -1.85. And so now all I have to do is divide or multiply both sides by -1, and you get C equals 185. So from that we know the cost of a bag of chips is $1.85. So I have answered the question that they asked up here. But if this was a problem on the exam, I most probably wouldn't stop there. I'd also go back and find S. So if I wanted to find S to double check my work, I'm going to use this equation here. So I have 1C, which is just 1.85, plus 1S, S, equals $4.10. Subtract 185 from both sides, and I get S equals $2.25. And so that is a jar of salt, the price of a jar of salsa. And to double check your work, you could find 2 times C plus 3 times S to make sure it equals 10.45, and add 1 C and 1 S to make sure it gives you $4.10.